The carbon tax continues to divide the country. So much so that opponents recently organised a convoy of no confidence that almost brought a roundabout in Canberra to a standstill. A roundabout in Canberra to a standstill, I tell you. Roundabout in Canberra to a standstill. It's not surprising, with Tony Abbott in a truck up front with his hands on the GPS. Who knew where they were going? Parliament House? 1953? Hillsong? Only 300 people turned up for the rally, probably because the main entertainment was Alan Jones. But Jones claimed the federal police had prevented thousands more crossing the border. Perhaps he was referring to the border between fiction and reality. So, is the average Australian couple ready for this so-called toxic tax?
Good morning, Randy.
Good morning, Sammy J.
Do you want a cup of joe?
Did you sleep okay?
I'm making eggs.
I'll cook the toast.
I watched you in the shower.
What?
Dude, you took 27 minutes.
So?
The carbon tax starts today. We have to start watching our energy use.
No, you have to stop watching me in the shower.
I'm serious, Randy, okay? We can't sit around waiting for others to take action. That's exactly what Osama bin Laden did.
Actually, Osama bin Laden did take action. It's a very different set of circumstances.
Don't bring Osama bin Laden into this. I'm talking about the future of our planet.
Well, I'm talking about the future of my breakfast. And the forecast is toasty.
See? More emissions right there. Don't you get it? Every emit we do goes up into the atmosphere, where it is collected by decommissioned Soviet satellites and converted into a Christmas bonus for Kate Blanchett.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I read about it on Tony Abbott's blog.
Tony Abbott has a blog? I thought he hated the internet.
That's true, he does hate the internet.
He specifically said the internet is Satan's playground.
Well, it's not really a blog, it's more of a newsletter.
All right. Well, how's it delivered?
That'll be it now.
What else does it say?
It says, we don't need to worry about climate change at all because the CSIRO are currently developing a breed of oxygen-producing unicorns.
That's bullshit. Unicorns don't produce oxygen.
Unicorns produce rainbows.
Leprechauns produce oxygen.
Exactly. Which is why we need to take action. Okay, from now on, we're allowed 10 emissions per day.
Okay, I'll go first. I slept with your sister.
Emissions, not admissions.
Oh, emissions? Oh, shit.
What do you say?
No, nothing, nothing. So what happens if I go over my emissions limit?
We'd have to do some carbon trading.
I'm listening.
I'll trade you 3 of my kettle boilings in exchange for 1 hour of your electric foot massager.
Throw in 20 minutes of your morning television viewing and you've got yourself a deal.
Fine, but I get 50% of your microwave use.
Auto cook?
Defrost.
You drive a hard bargain.
No, I drive a hybrid, which is why I'm allowed to pleasure myself with the electric blanket on.
But the electric blanket's in my bed.
You knew the risks?
Sammy, I don't understand how this is actually changing emissions. I mean, aren't we just switching them back and forth between us?
Well, we've got to start somewhere. Think of your children.
I don't have any children.
Think of your grandchildren.
My grandchildren?
Yes. Do you want your grandchildren to grow up?
Yes!
Let me finish. Sorry. In a world...
Yes!
Still going.
Sorry.
Without dolphins.
Yes!
Really?
Never seen one, wouldn't miss them.
Okay, look, let's put it another way, Randy. This frying pan is carbon.
Okay.
And your head is the earth.
Hang on a second.
No! And that's why Julia Gillard can't afford a wedding. French toast?
Whatever. Oh. Hello. Today we're going to pretend to be leaders of a country. Can you guess Which country?
I'm pretending to be a Tony.
And I'm pretending to be a Julia.
It's tricky to run a country, isn't it, Julia?
How would you know, Tony? You've never tried it.
Reckon I'll be finding out sooner than you think.
Well, it's a lot easier to be one of these little guys.
Are they minors?
They certainly are.
Shouldn't they be pushing you around?
Well, at least I don't have my nose stuck up their minds.
At least my nose fits. Oh, no! Here come some boats! Stop, little boats, stop!
Row, row, row your boat gently all the while. Merrily, 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 off to Christmas Isle.
Oh, no! The boat sank! Oh, well, kids. They were probably just pretending to be refugees anyway.
Oh, I know. We'll take some of these pretend refugees and swap them for some real ones from Malaysia.
Silly Julia. No, you can't.
Why not?
Because the High Court says that it's naughty. You're a bad government. You must keep the refugees.
But I make the laws. You're not the boss of me.
No, but I know who is. It's Big Bad Green Bob.
It's not fair.
Well, what do I always say, kids? Shit happens.
I've got a better idea. Instead of Malaysia, I'm going to send the refugees to Nauru.
You can't do that. That's our idea.
Yes, and it's a very good idea, isn't it, boys and girls? Come on, little refugee. You're going to a tropical paradise.
But how can we attack your asylum seeker policy when it's exactly the same as our asylum seeker policy? It's not fair.
Shit happens, Tony. Tony? Your Speedo's a bit tight. I think they're cutting off the circulation to his brain. You don't get that on High Five. Bye-bye, boys and girls. Hug it out, Tony. There you go.
Fine food caresses the palate.
Good food warms the soul.
Hot soup burns your crotch.
As you've heard, there's been a bit of a hiccup in the government's Malaysian solution to impromptu refugee arrivals. Here to explain it all is the Minister for Immigration, Chris Bowen. Thanks for coming in, Chris.
No problems.
Cool.
Thanks.
So, Chris.
Yeah.
Your Malaysian solution has been blown out of the water.
We don't use that kind of language, Paul. It's inappropriate.
Why is it inappropriate?
Because it's true.
No.
But look, the whole point of our policy was to stop people coming here in boats. And it's been a tremendous success. A tremendous success.
A tremendous success.
All the refugees have to do now is get to Malaysia, head to the transit lounge, and the first 4,000 fly here.
By Qantas?
Certainly not. These people have suffered enough.
And thousands of others will still be arriving by boat.
Yes, that's right, Paul. The new boat people will be heading for Nauru. Beautiful spot. Yes.
Where have I heard that before?
From the war-torn hills of Afghanistan to the pool in Nauru. Drinks with little umbrellas in them. It's going to be amazing.
Wasn't that John Howard's policy?
Well, yes and no. Yes. But it's a win-win situation. Howard wins, and he wins around 4 years too late. Sucked in! I don't know if I'm Chris Bowen or George Harrison, circa 1962. Sorry.
For the purposes of this sketch, you're Chris Bowen.
Yes, I am, yes.
Well, this ruling from the High Court means you've run out of options.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Why not?
Because it's true. Look, I'm very, very proud of the Malaysian solution. It was a beauty, Paul. Did you read it? It was a beauty.
A beauty?
Yes, and I am proud to be the Minister for Immigration.
Why?
Because I'm not in charge of friggin' Grocery Watch anymore. You see, that's how, or was it Fuel Watch?
Fuel Watch. It was Fuel Watch.
Yeah,
Fuel
that's
Watch,
right.
that was it.
Keep an eye on prices, they said. And I did. I sat there and they just went whizzing by. Whizzing by. Just sat there and they just went whizzing by. Yeah.
They love
That
you,
was no job for for a lawyer. No job for a lawyer. I'm a trained lawyer, you know. Immigration, on the other hand, it's full of challenges. Immigrants, for one thing. Fair dinkum, it's like trying to round up cats. You ever tried to round up a cat?
Yes, I have.
You have?
You put a rosella on a hill's hoist. You tie it there and you spin it. They come for miles. Oh, they love it. The rosella hanging just near the ground. You get a long piece of thread.
Yep.
You spin it. The rosella bumping along the ground like it's still alive. The cats come from miles to grab on it.
Wow! That's a similar policy that we're implementing. We're going to erect a massive hills hoist in the desert and hang like a working visa off it.
Chris Bowen, Minister for Immigration. So where to next for you?
I might try out carbon tax, I
Carbon
reckon.
tax.
That'd be good fun. That's another piece of piss, you know? Or maybe bomb disposal. I'm not sure.
Bomb disposal.
Can you imagine me with bomb disposal?
Give us an example.
Chris Bowen!
He's gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Chris Bowen!
Whoa! Chris Bowen, thanks for your time. Chris Bowen! Still to come tonight, we investigate a solution to the problem of live animal exports. A huge catapult that delivers them quickly and puts them to sleep painlessly on impact. We look at a solution to the problem of asylum seekers. A huge catapult. That delivers them quickly and painlessly back to their country of origin. The independents threaten to jump ship if Julia Gillard is dumped, and Tony Abbott promises to turn that ship back if they do. Well, Tony is a man of action. He's a tough man, a hard man. Tony Abbott is a man's man. Tony Abbott, I want your hard body next to mine, but I can't have it, and it's driving me crazy. And I never felt this way about anyone in a position of power, not a Catholic liberal leader anyway. So put your bright red Speedos on. You've got my vote. Go sink some boats with your bright red Speedos on. Dance like the man on the Mardi Gras float.